Howdy folks, this is Al, and I've come up with an idea for my my spawn village shop. I'm still going to do, I think, pets and plants. I've had some trepidation about it, but because I think, like I said before, once I give out a pet, everybody can have it if they auto-spawn it, and it's going to happen. But there's a couple things nobody else can have, a couple things I'm going to put in the shop, like one of these guys here. You can hear him clicking every now and then. They go, yeah, he's mean, let's just say. But there's something else that I've got that I'm going to zip down. Oh, no. Dang it. I just... And there we go. Alright, and what is that other thing? It's a hobgoblin. Because I realized that earlier when I was here talking to my hobgoblins, I was not using a net launcher to get them. I was just using a cargo net. And of course, that's not how you do it. You have to hit them with the little things. So, boom. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Did I shoot two? I don't know. Maybe I did. Let me go down here and get this guy. And boom. Okay, yeah, I must have double tapped on that last one. So I'm not getting any extras, which is good. But, oh, really? You a bad shot, man. You a bad shot. Come on. Save it. Let me get you in a boom. Yeah. Alright, so that's 3 of them. I think that's all there is here. But as you can tell, when you look at these things, boop, boop, boop. I don't have a lot going on down here anyways. Not much going on. It's also in the middle of nowhere. No reason for me to come down here just to get hobgoblins forever and ever. Better if I just bring them to me. So, with the launchers, I'm going to zip back up to my base. Do you want to see something? Teleportation is fun. Let me tell you. I hate to leave anything down here though. But teleportation is a lot of fun. Ooh, creeper heart. Yeah. And some string. I guess I left too much stuff down here. Yeah, not going to happen. Let's just leave this here. I do need the leads though. Take that with me because, yeah, you do kind of lead them. Actually, I'm going to leave these and these for more leads later. Yeah, so we got down here using a waystone, which is a pre-recorded site that you basically can make anywhere. And so what we're going to do, we got down here with a waystone, we're going to get back with a witch's hand. What? Yeah, you guys were wondering what those were for, weren't you? Well, boop. Yeah, baby. Back at home. Mahaha. 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 Maha. That's what you do. That's how you do it. So I'm going to take these guys over to the base, over to the village, and I'm going to install them underneath. And I'm going to basically make them, give them their little houses there. That's going to be one of the many things that I'm going to, maybe not sell. That's kind of bad because that's, but they're kind of like evil villagers. So you can possibly trade with them. Alright, so now we're back at spawn, making our village, and I'm doing something like this. Crazy tree's going to be fixed, but this is the high roof, shall we say. I don't like building roofs. So I kind of planted trees on top and let them grow up and put some lights in them and stuff. Got some work to do. I still have to put a ramp down to get in. I'm going to put a ramp here or a stairway on this side just to kind of give it some accessibility, but right now the mobs can walk in and bug me, so I haven't done anything to it yet. The main room is basically just going to be for displays. I've got a fair amount of work to do still in here, but I wanted to kind of get it, a picture of it halfway through. There's a hatch to the upstairs. Everybody in the game flies, so I figure you might as well give them access to get up and down pretty easy. You don't have to walk up the stairs. This is the back entrance. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do this one because it's going to be a little more secluded. I always like a shop where you have a main entrance where the shopkeeper lets all his customers in, but you have a back door where the shopkeeper, goes in when they're still not quite awake and haven't had their, Java. This is going to be the upstairs. I'm thinking about leaving it open air like this. I may put some fencing or walls on these two sides. And of course I'm going to get all the chests and benches and everything up and out by the time I get done. But what I'm going to do is put cells like this in over here, and just put the animals in them for viewing. Viewing only. I am going to have a couple of things in here that you can't really buy, but I can make them basically. I'm going to definitely put in a wolf over here, and what else? So I can't remember. I'm going to have an owl roostery, I don't know, an owl place, an owl home. I'm going to have, let's see, wolves, owls, and probably a more aggressive creature in these two. And I'm going to put an iron door on there where they can't be opened accidentally. Must be a definite, yes, we want this door open, because they're aggressive and will kill everything, literally everything. But I'm going to kind of leave it open air in here because everybody flies. You know, you can't really keep people from flying into your shop. There's no reason not to leave this one open because it's going to be for animals as well. And again, I'm thinking I'm going to put a fence on these two sides, and I'm going to put some sort of fence on or around this so that animals can't fall in there. I might just put more grates. These are glass blocks that have been cut down to covers. But I might just put more covers on these four sides so animals can't walk and fall into it, but you can still fly in and out. Just to, give people more accessibility up and down. And underneath, what I thought of originally was, I'm just going to put a hedgerow around the bottom and some lattice work. And this is as close to hedgerow and lattice work as I'd gotten. I like the hedge from Mr. Crayfish's mod. It doesn't work as well as I wanted it to in these areas, but it did look kind of neat for like a window plant decoration. I was going to put a flower pot on there, but I kind of like those. So, let me know what you think, of course. But I like it. And that one ended up going all the way across because of the way they break. But underneath, I'm planning on having houses made out of mud, because we have mud here. And there's a lot of mud in this biome. So I'm going to make a few little houses out here for my hobgoblin minions. I'm going to have to get rid of these two water sources, which is not a big deal, but I don't like destroying things to make things, but in this case I really need less water. We've got an abundance of water. But I'm going to build a couple of houses down here, probably out of stone and mud roof, and I got to move the mud anyway because the hobgoblins are really only 1 block high and they'll probably die in them. So, but I'm going to get rid of all this, put in the rest of my mushroom garden, which this is all mycelium if you don't recognize it, which mushrooms can grow on even in full daylight. And once we get that all in, I'm going to get all that out, I'm going to put a row of houses, I think, perpendicular to this side of the house. I might just put them right beside, but I like it to the side, perpendicular, because what I'm hoping is I'll get 3 houses here, maybe 4, and then I'm going to put a small paddock in the back here so that they can have their own minions. And this area over here I'm going to probably take for myself as well, and I'm going to put frogs in here. Yay, frogs! And not those nasty Tropicraft kill you frogs, but just regular frogs. So I'm going to put every animal I put out here, I'm going to name. I've had some issues, unfortunately, with the Witchery mod mobs. I spawned an imp for Mr. High Llama's Emporium, and he evidently disappeared. And I don't know what happened. But he had a name, but he wasn't, tagged. Mr. High Llama said he thinks someone killed it, which would be an impressive feat. Not impossible, but the guy's does some damage. And I don't know, if he fought in here, I don't see how he couldn't have destroyed stuff. Of course, people could have put it back after they killed it. But why would you kill an imp, really? But the same thing happened, unfortunately, with a couple of my creatures, which were guarding my base. And these are the super aggressive plant creatures called trephids. And trephids are pretty mean, so I was going to bring a couple over here and put one in here and name him so that he hopefully doesn't despawn. But also I'm going to name all of my creatures so that hopefully people realize that these are my pets. Don't just take them and run off you know, oh, I want an owl. Well, let's make a trade for an owl. I'll happily give you an owl, but don't steal an owl, you know? I don't think they'd steal, but they might go, oh, I'm just going to auto-spawn the crap out of it. So, but anyway, this is the base so far. Kind of a jumble, hodgepodge of woods and stuff, and just further proof that I'm really not a creative builder, you know? So, anyway, I'll be back once I get the other buildings up and this area cleared out. This is my next project. I'm going to clear out all this mud and probably clear out all this mud. I may leave one side for the frogs, but just put a fence around it so they can't get in and out, and the mobs can't kill them. All right? So we will be back in a little bit. Abuba. All right, and we're back. Done a little bit of work up on top. Just put a little bit of grading around here. It basically keeps someone from falling in there if I put mobs up here. I'd like some mobs running around, but, you know, I have a staircase, so they could probably get out. But I just trying different types of iron bars over here and glass covers over here, all sorts of neat stuff. Put up some spider webs, just, well, because, you know. But over here, we have what's going to be the, I don't know what you call it, the frog habitat. And, of course, there are signs everywhere. Please do not touch, feed, or remove the animals. They're in here for a reason. We don't want them to get sick and die. If you take them home, they might die. That's what we're thinking. Also, just don't steal my frogs, man. Nobody else can make frogs. Nobody else on the server can make frogs. I'll give you a frog. I'll be happy to give you a frog. But don't take a frog. And then down here, if you can hear them already, are the hobgoblins. Now, warning, hobgoblins may be aggressive. What did it do? Oh, I wanted to do may be aggressive. It may be aggressive, but it's still pretty good. Do not enter. Hobgoblins are not aggressive. Not really. Not to me. But I don't want anybody getting in here. So the thing you learn about hobgoblins is all they want is a little house. They want a small house, a door. They like it, from what I've seen, underground. And they like it a little dark and maybe a little wet. They're hobgoblins. They're nasty. So, hobgoblins here are working for me. What you doing, buddy? Just standing here waiting for stuff to pick up. Or I'll pick that one up for you, man. I got it. I got it. You're okay. No, it's okay. I'll get them. I know you're busy doing there, standing there complaining. But this guy is working. Hi, hobgoblin, goblin number 4. I don't know. But he's going to mine for me. And this guy collects the stuff that he mines and puts it in the chest. Now, the mud balls I put in there because I needed a place to put them. But he's been picking up cobble and iron and raw silicon, excuse me, and stuff like that. So, and then eventually, they'll start picking up cobaldite dust, which you make into cobaldite. What? Who got hurt? Somebody got hurt. Cobaldite ingots. Or did somebody get killed? Did you get crushed in your house or something, man? And you can eventually trade with these guys once they've decided your houses are good enough. This guy has not decided that my house is good enough. He avoids me. Hey. Anybody in this one? No. There's 4 around here somewhere. But they have a nice little house, and they'll get used to it after a little while, and they'll, again, mine stuff for you, and eventually, well, worship you. Yeah, so like to do. But I'm going to leave them down in the hidey hole for now so they can get adjusted, and then I'm going to take that fence out, and they can roam free. The thing is, though, is they're kind of dumb, like villagers and other things that will fall in mud and die and things like that. So you kind of got to make sure your area is safe. The thing about hobgoblins, they don't care about mobs. Nope. Creepers, spiders, all that, none of them bug them. How about them apples? So that's what we've got done so far. Next, we've got to bring in some pets. Fill these paddocks up with pets. Put up some signs, and don't feed the animals, don't touch the animals, don't take the animals. Geez, do we have to tell you people all these things every time? And then got to get my shelves going, get everything filled up in here, put some stuff out on the table, probably bring some food in, things like that. And then, yeah, should be a nice, airy place. You want it airy because pets stink. It's true. So, yeah, there you go. And then final thing is to put on the bridges. And I've got a little bit more work to do to keep mobs out, but once I get that done, everything will be fine. Alright, so we will catch you next time.